Okay, for the wedding. It's quite funny because next weekend I'm also seeing my brother get married, but they've equally held on and not dropped their standards and picked the best women in the world, I think, so it's really nice. We're going to share some of the unique things about Tim. There are a heck of a lot, so we just tried to pick a few. One of them is, until Gangnam Style came out, I never saw anyone dance so well in a horse's head. So, because he's got that. I've never seen anyone take so long to work out which sleeping bag to purchase. Have you ever been shopping with him? Right, you got a couple?
Yeah, so it was really helpful the other night at the Bucks night because we heard from some of the local guys and they were the same stories we heard about Tim. Like, can you believe that someone would go surfing and leave their surfboard and then get it the next day? You know, we have countless stories of luggage. So what we want to say to you, expect the unexpected at any time with Tim.
Yeah. I had another one now.
Yes, I do. Oh yeah, this morning. Just this is, I think, one of the great unique things about Tim. So here we were on his wedding day. I don't know, those of you who've been married on your wedding day, it's like, so you know what we did? We got up, we slept in, had eggs and bacon, went and had coffee, then had a surf, and then came back. And we thought, we got a couple of hours. We played poker. Can you believe that? And it was just so relaxed. We finished the poker game. Tim said, right, let's go and get married. And so I just love the way that he was just, throughout this day, he's been so free. I guess because so many others around the scene be helping behind the scenes, but there's a lovely freedom about that.
Yeah, but some of the things, if you get to know Tim, I guess if you asked what's unique about Tim, hands up if you know Tim. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Okay. If you know Tim, you know that he has a passion for life. Every single sinew of his body is ingested with passion, and so he doesn't do anything by halves. Okay, so it's just beautiful watching him as he engages with life, and I think it's one of the most inspiring things that we see. He's just full on for whatever he's doing, basketball or, you know, youth work or God, that sort of stuff. He is a passionate guy full of love for God.
What I admire about Tim and really appreciate is that he's committed to growth. Like personal growth, you know, I remember a time, Tim, when he lived with us and I think it was an important time. You know, I gave him quite a bit of feedback about what it was like having him in the house. And, but you know, there was this great moment where I just was very real with him, and it was hard, but he said to me, you know, that feedback you gave me freed me. And then the next day he said, come on, give it to me. He just wanted feedback. And I love that about Tim, and I love that about you, Zipporah. You're both people who, you love God, but you want to grow. And I don't know about you, but I grow when I'm with you guys. I think that's the great thing. Tim has this ability the whole time. What does he do? He's always looking at how to help other people grow. Reads a crowd, what's needed. And I just think it's a great gift, a really unique thing about you, Tim, and you too, Zipporah.
Yeah. In 2004, Tim came over to the UK to work over there. We both sound very Australian, so we are, but we've lived over there for 10 years, 12, 11 years. Tim came over to work with Fusion in 2004 for 6 years. And it's just been amazing watching young people and teenagers, mostly, young adults, really live life with Tim in their life. If Tim's around, he's in your life, kind of thing. He's just so passionate with that sort of stuff. But there's all these kids who we've got taken for day trips, and we've run youth cafes, and we've done schools work and all sorts of things. These young people have grown up seeing the new way of normal. Like, normal life is look after yourself, be sensible, follow your career path, all that sort of thing. And then Tim turns up into their network and he starts talking about God and love for God and trusting in God and living for the kingdom and doing all you can to serve him. And they see in his life that he's actually living it, not just saying it. And there was one young person, I was on a bus, just public bus, travelling home, and one of those young guys, when he was 18, came and sat next to me and he said, I just understand Christianity when you guys are around. He'd been going to church and stuff and sitting in sermons, but it was Tim that was the living sermon in front of him and showed him what it meant. God said, Jesus said, the most important thing you can do is love God with all your heart, soul, mind and strength. And I think if you get to know Tim, he's not satisfied unless he's really working towards that. If he's not okay with God, he's not okay. Other people can kind of hide it, even from themselves, and sort of fudge through life, not even noticing. Tim, if he's not okay with God, he's not okay. And you'll notice it, you'll see it in him. He's like the litmus test for relationship with God. And the other thing that Jesus said in the next sentence was, you've got to love your neighbour as yourself. And I just love the way that he's one of his unique things is he's the quickest person at restoring a relationship I've ever met. If there's something wrong, Tim's also the only adult who's fired me up in my adult life, which is great. It's funny. It's stupid. But he is the quickest person at restoring that. Sometimes too quick, sometimes I wasn't ready for it yet, because I had a little stuff to work through. But Zippy, you're going to love the way he is so quick to come back to restore relationships and to get things back with you. Sometimes too quick. Sometimes you make them settle down. Just, I need 10 minutes. Right? But it's a beautiful part of Tim.
I love your adventurous spirit, mate, and we've had some amazing times. It's such a privilege in Greece, just doing crazy things around the Olympics and the festivals, but then your time in Germany and how you helped us with the young people. But particularly, it's one of the saddest things for us. We tried to bring 3 Albanian people over because Tim has impacted hundreds of Albanian young people's lives. They love him. They wanted to be here to represent him and to be able to tell you something of the story, but they couldn't. But what they did do is they just done a little video. It's just 2 minutes, and it's probably how we're going to finish. I hope we haven't gone over time, but this is our team leader, Arion. Sounds not brilliant, and Bessie and Lucy. And Lorena, they were the 3 people that were wanting to come here but couldn't make it. But let's see if you can hear what they have to say.
Hi, Tim and Zipporah. We pray for you in this special day. We're sorry we're not there, but all of the Albanian team sends you greetings, and we will pray that you will have not just a special day, but a special year. So Lorena says hi too. She's sorry she's not in this video, but we send love from Albania. Hi Tim. There comes time in everyone's life when they meet their own true love, their soulmate, their best friend. And that moment came on Tim's life 8 years ago when he first met us in Albania in 2006. I think I should introduce myself for you who don't know me. I'm Bessie from Albania, and I'm one of many Tim's friends here in Albania. Before making my wish for you both, I want just to say something you Timbo should be aware of before getting married.
Timbo, we are so happy for both of you, and it's a great pleasure to be part of your happy day through this video message. We appreciate all your support during foundation courses in Albania. We miss you, man, and we wish we could be there on a special day, but you know, this time we missed the flight. It's not something common for us, but I know that you can relate to this. It's that 1 in a million chances that you catch the right flight to come in Albania. I hope you will not lose the flight while you are going in honeymoon, Timbo.
I don't mean to ruin your party, man, but I must warn you to gear up your life, in which you will have to do all things that you never dream of doing. Sharing your TV remote, cleaning your house, putting your towel for wash, and asking for permission before going out. Saying I do while getting married is like blindly clicking on the I accept checkbox while installing new software in a computer. You do it despite having no clue of what will come next.
So Timbo, we love you, and you should come in Albania now.
Bye.
Bye.
Give me a hand.